Oh, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? All right. The topic for today is my thoughts on a few things. My thoughts on that Diaz and Condon fight. First of all, this past Saturday that happened, February 4th, and my predictions and thoughts on the up and coming May 5th, Miguel Cotto versus Mayweather fight. All right. First off, Diaz got robbed. Like I don't care what nobody says. Like he got robbed in that fight. So, you know, you could say what you will, but I saw the fight live, and I honestly believe that Diaz won the first 3 rounds. Like Condon was, coming back trying to do this and that, but he was missing shots and he was getting connected clean for like the first 3 rounds. So at the most, I'll give him maybe the fourth round. 1 round out of 4, or 1.5 round at the most. I believe that Diaz did his job in the first 3 rounds. Yeah, he got nailed. He started taking punches here and there, but what was he do? What was Condon doing to him? Leg shots here and there. I mean, he wasn't doing anything. Diaz came forward. He started connecting Condon with good solid punches to the body, to the head. He was popping his head back. I was impressed. Like this dude didn't have no fear. Like he was the first one to come forward. He was on top of Condon, and I believe that on aggression and landed punches, it was all Diaz. Yeah, Condon had his moments where he landed some knee, he landed an elbow maybe, and maybe some leg kicks and maybe some punches. But the truth of the matter is that what happened in the 5th round? Nobody was doing anything. Condon was throwing some punches in the air that weren't even landing, and they were giving him credit for it. Nobody was watching what Diaz was doing. And Diaz at the end of the round had Condon. He had his back on the ground. He almost choked him out. I swear to you, 2 more minutes, and I would have seen a choke out, a rear naked choke. But that's the politics, on fights. I'm disappointed in Dana White. I know why he probably did it. He was upset because Diaz didn't show up to the press conference with Georges St. Pierre when he should have, and he probably set this fight up for Condon to win. So I'm very disappointed. Like the win, unanimous, 49-46. That's ridiculous. At the most, a split decision or a draw, but not even that. Like I honestly saw Diaz winning, and I like both fighters. Let me just let you know that from the bat, right off the bat, I should say. But yeah, moving on. Mayweather and Cotto. Wow, fight I would never in my dreams thought I would see. That's like a dream fight. Like I always wanted to see that fight since I've been a boxing fan, and I've been a boxing fan since I was little. And I've always been involved in it. Competing. Reading articles, writing. Always paying attention to who's fighting next and whatnot. And I just can't believe this fight happened. Pacquiao and Mayweather went sour. What else is new? Pacquiao didn't want the 50-50 split. Mayweather wanted to make more than Pacquiao. They couldn't agree on terms. So the next best thing. Cotto's the next best thing. Cotto came from a great win from Margarito, a rematch. He looked tremendous in that fight with a new trainer. And it was just very, very exciting, and I've been reading a lot of articles, and I don't know whoever's a fight fan or whatnot, a Fight News, Eastside Boxing, Boxing Talk, and I've been seeing all these articles like, oh, Cotto's gonna get his ass handed to him, like, oh, this is a mismatch, but like they fail to recognize, who Cotto has fought and Cotto's skills, but they haven't seen that, or they're just talking shit because they don't know anything about boxing. Look, I'm gonna put it to you this way. I'm not trying to sound bold or anything like that, but I'm saying the facts. If Mayweather fights a well-trained Cotto that's dedicated to winning the fight, Mayweather's gonna fight the most difficult fighter he's ever fought in his career. Okay, and with that being said, is that to the point where I believe that my man Cotto could probably come out with the W, and I'm gonna tell you why. All right, Mayweather hasn't fought a boxer in the last 5 maybe to 6 years like Cotto. Cotto's got full package. He's got a hell of a jab, one of the best jabs in boxing, I should say. Uh, that's been said by many experts. He works the body. He's got a combination of punches. He knows how to fight going backwards. He boxes. He hits hard. And he slips and ducks punches when he wants to. Like, they say that he's old, he's washed up, he's damaged goods. I don't care. You already know what is facts and what's not. He lost against a cheater. He got an unjust loss against him with Margarito, and then Pacquiao fought a softened up Cotto, and then he fought him drained on top of that. So I'm not buying it. Cotto's rejuvenated. Cotto showed that he came back. He started doing some more speed. You saw him boxing better, using the ring, more energy, more stamina with this new trainer. I hope he uses them in the next fight. But I'm gonna keep it short. I know it's already long. I'm talking a little too much, but I'm gonna keep it short. What my opinion is that if Cotto uses the same trainer that he used against his rematch against Margarito, I think he's gonna give Mayweather a run for his money. Forget all that bullshit with that old Mayweather's gonna dominate him, knock him out. Nah, not Cotto. Cotto's no fool. Cotto's a hell of a boxer, hell of a puncher. Cotto knows what he is. Remember, he was an Olympic fighter just like Mayweather. He went to the Olympics. Okay, so don't disregard him. You know what I'm saying? People were just talking mad shit. Mayweather's gonna kill him. Nah. Mayweather is in for a nightmare if Cotto comes well trained and well motivated to fight and defeat him. So I'm gonna keep it like this. I believe that Cotto can pull off a win against Mayweather. That's just me. A well-trained Cotto. Remember what I said. A well-trained Cotto with that trainer that he used, the Cuban, against Margarito too. If he uses that same trainer, I see him defeating Mayweather. That's just my opinion. So that's just my opinion. But any less than goodly, or greatly trained, or if Mayweather, or I should say Cotto, if he's not well trained, he's gonna lose against Mayweather. If he comes to mistrained, he didn't choose the right trainer for this fight and whatnot, he's gonna lose this fight. I won't say by knockout, but he's gonna lose, and he's gonna be embarrassed. He might give it to Mayweather for a round or two, but he's gonna lose. But if Cotto comes well trained and well motivated for this fight, I see a W for Cotto. That's just me though. That's my bold statement. So don't disregard the guy. The guy knows how to fight. The guy knows the book. So for all you boxing fans that know boxing, comment and leave your opinions on my video, and just get back to me. Just don't hate. I'm not talking shit. I'm not trying to be cocky about Cotto. I'm just saying, people are just disregarding it. I'm just speaking on that. So just leave me comments, and I'll get back to you. All right, thanks.